guys, it's Wonder from the Wonder of Nature. This video is going to be all about how tarot has impacted my life. So, what I first want to start out by saying is that tarot is not just a tool that I use in my spiritual practice. Tarot is very close to my heart. It has become a friend that I turn to in times when I am feeling confused or lost, or I just need to get clarity on things. So let's start out with the first time I got or even saw a tarot deck. I actually talked about it a little bit in my video, My Oldest Deck. It was the Medieval Scapini, and it belonged to my sister, and she got it, and I was just fascinated. I wanted to hold it and look at it, and I wanted to just like be around it. Every time that she would like put it down, I would pick it up and I would look at it. But I was just fascinated, and it was a couple years, and then she actually gave it to me. And then when I received it, I just continued just looking at it, staring at the pictures, and I was just, again, fascinated. I wanted to learn more about it, but unfortunately I was very, I didn't have a lot of resources, and I didn't have a lot of ways to learn more about it. I lived in a very rural community, so we didn't have a computer, we didn't have internet. We had a public library, but to get to the public library, it was a little bit of a challenge for me. So I just had the deck, I had the little white book, and I would just stare at it, and I would read the little white book. Fast forward a few years, and I actually went off to college. And in college, a few of my high school classmates went to the same college as I did. And when we were there, we kind of stumbled upon that we all were into the same things. Them, not so much tarot, but just like witchy related or spirituality related. We believed the same things, we thought in the same way. So we would all get together, and I would lay these cards out, and I would read for them, just like silly little, one question here, one or two cards. And it became something that I constantly had with me. I was constantly looking at. And once I realized that I was an empath, I was able to use the cards as, like I said in my previous video, I was able to use the cards as a middleman between myself and others. Because at that time, I didn't know exactly how to shield myself. I didn't know exactly how to ward. So everything was coming in. And I wasn't able to filter or process or really do anything. So the cards really helped to kind of put up a little fence to where things still trickled through, but it wasn't as bad. I have grown to love tarot decks. I own about 20, and every deck I see, it fascinates me, the interpretations that the creators put onto that card. Things that I would not even think of, they put on this card, and I see it and I'm like, yes, of course that works. Of course that's, but the Fool, or of course that's the Two of Cups, I love the process of creating a deck. I just love everything about it. And I have collected decks. I own many decks, and I will, some days when I'm feeling blue or I'm feeling a little down or depressed, sometimes I'll just go in my room, I'll close the door, and I'll pull out a deck, and I'll just look at every single card, and I'll just look at all the pictures, and and I won't focus on what has me down or depressed. I'll instead focus on the cards and their images and their messages, and it helps me get past my moment of blueness or my moment of depression. So they have become my friend. I think they add a spice to life. I think they add a special flavor. The cards are not going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to hear. And sometimes I feel so blessed and honored that I am able to look at some cards for someone and help them work through a problem or a situation that they otherwise haven't been able to do on their own, and I can help them either move on, move past it, or find a path that they can take that will help them on their journey. But tarot is a huge part of my life. I am constantly reading the cards, looking at the cards. I'm currently in the process of making a few custom tarot spreads that I will be using for clients. But yeah, that's how tarot is intersected into my life. That's how tarot has impacted my life. I am about to try and start a little tarot business. I've been reading for free for quite a bit now, and I feel it's time to move on and maybe start charging a little bit for my readings. But we'll see what happens. 2018 is going to be a big tarot year. But that's all I got for you for this video. This has been Wonder, the Wonder of Nature. Blessings and growth. Much love. And I'll see you next time. Bye!